Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Eastern. We just advanced.
Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Longhorns will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Fancy beat out everything. Not yet though. They said they're going. I'm watching that one on stream.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Maddox. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Wants to go up top. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because
say David Montgomery
and the QB has a little
breaks into the open. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs.
I gotta see who in free agency first. Dang, look at that.
Looking to throw again. Skips away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense.
What about practice squad still? Y'all got that on?
Away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Let me see who in there. See if I can make some weight.
Now on 2nd and long.
I showed you the fast running back. We got him and Algier. Both of them motherfuckers slow.
Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to let it go.
Oh, damn. I pressed the wrong button, bro.
A big play sitting right there for the
Damn, I fucked up. I pressed the wrong button.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this his first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. To the air, it's Owens. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play. And I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though. This guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Catch in the middle. It's McCutcheon. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more.
Miami better.
Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
How about
Go Canes.
tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
How about these Ja?
These comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the
Ja,
two.
what to
Because
do?
you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive
Every
tackle.
time really all over in there.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Quit editing
Okay.
players.
Show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude. They
He
didn't.
picked that nigga off.
Defense
What are you
rolls
doing,
up
guys?
deep in its own end on that last play. Now a
John,
second
what you
and long
doing?
coming. Back to pass. Trying to barrel in. And he'll run across the sideline.
Yeah, Stone start playing.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Nigga moved Bryce Fitzgerald to LB so weird.
They'll try to punch it in on third down. Back to throw, it's Owens. Took a shot as he threw.
What team, Ja? I'm watching the 49ers and
There's
Vikings
no
game about bottom.
substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. Third and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play. Can't
49ers
turn it
just
over.
came back and tied
Just
it up.
throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the one on fourth down. Pressure coming. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Going for 6.
Oh, he ran out of bounds.
Touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And the defense finally makes the stop after the...
Loudly crying face.
Wow, the running back there showing you
Marty,
his
you in the
skill
game?
set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Waymo, what's going on, Gary?
Long
I'm in
way
the
to go for
NCAA
this
game.
offense. First and
Step
10
in.
from their own 12. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Here's the handoff.
That's a big ball right there.
By everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first
Crazy.
down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Looking for that first down on 30, short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. On the move. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Hey, man, 4th and 1 at any part of the field is risky to go for, especially when you're in your own end of the field. But they did. It was a good play call. I like them being aggressive, especially after getting that first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Maddox. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on the second and short. Power football with the run. They bring
Boy,
it down
told that
big
bitch.
play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football?
Yeah, best
You gotta
man.
force feed
If you
this
got
guy,
dead.
man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Yellow
I told
Jackets
you it's
started
gonna
this
be good.
drive backed up in their own
Hey,
end,
John,
and
let the
now
league know
they've
I'm in the
moved into
NCAA
position
game.
to
You're not
score.
even the fucking man league no more.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. fields and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires into the end zone.
Score wide open.
Big play stops the drive.
Score wide open.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Got Russell, bro.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT.
Yeah, straight to him.
That could be a big
He
game
didn't do
changer
nothing. That
like
was
this game.
wide open.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Nifty run there. Pick up 6 out to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Unloads to the wideout.
Pick that shit, bro.
Complete on the deep ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He wants to take the top off.
Give me that shit.
Oh, what a play. It's
That boy second pick. Turn up. That boy second pick of the season. He 88 speed, but he a demon.
There were a lot of
He
people
88
really
speed, but he
excited
a
about what this
fucking
guy can
demon.
do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception
Boy, a robber.
early in this college
Oh,
football
fuck with him,
season.
man.
Offenses are
That
going to
nigga a
figure it
fucking
out. They're
robber.
gonna stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in
He
trouble
put
when
the
you
ski
try.
on nigga.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown,
Good shit, boy.
Yellow Jackets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job
He's
to
done
do
some
the
shit
rest,
this
right?
game,
You
bro.
hit me in stride where I don't
Ain't
have to
never
stop
done it.
running. I don't have to break down. It
Nigga
makes it
wild
so
fucking-
easy, the connection between
Clip that.
quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
See what I did. I don't know what I just did. I'm turned up, got other connected all kind of crazy.
He'll bring it out. It's Butler. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
It's good. What we watching?
They've They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Owens. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Hits him with a stiff arm. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up off the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games and doing that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips, you know, popping through. But it makes sense because you have to have that good, strong base underneath you. Otherwise, you start to sail that football and miss your target.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. I have to put that 1st down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in.
Doing that weak ass shit.
Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position.
That ball going crazy.
Chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The play action fake. Here's a heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it on the right. And he picks
See this cat right on Roger. Got some greedy.
He's finally hauled down. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
That boy is a demon. That boy is a fucking demon.
6 points waiting on them.
God damn.
Execution by this offense late in the half, man. You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing
That nigga
game.
is 6'6".
Keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. To throw, it's Owens. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Simon. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Scrambling away. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Owens. Got a man, it's Winston. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Yes. I've been bullshitting.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll run it from the gun.
You see that?
A little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about
Jack
the defensive
Kingston
line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Second down, he'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. There he goes. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on his defense. What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense was bearing down on him. He got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result, he avoided the negative play and sack.
Reads it, fires complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Bringing the heat. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, running back gets to give. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw.
Come on,
And the
man.
incomplete pass will bring up 4th
Oh,
down.
that's bullshit.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fighting off the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Grab near the marker. It's Winston. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He'll be stop just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw it again.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going over the top. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exact.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick release by the QB.
And the most important thing is the clock ticking for this defense. But you get a stop right here on 4th down, and this ball game is over. So one big stop, and you end this thing.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll try to get it in with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Why not double the try total and go for 2?
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Texas offense. In And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. That's reeled in. It's McCutcheon. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Starts to scramble to the left. Fires to the big fella. Brings into the open. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Simon. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Owens. Bears the pressure. Makes the catch. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. defense are forced to settle for the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Oklahoma State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Stillwater for a long time. They're up 14 over UNLV. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Cook. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 30. He's at the 20.
But man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll move the tight end. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Corner's going to give them room. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
He's not afraid to go deep. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Looking for the score. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss.